Well, hello. King Charles's first year on the throne, was it a success? The Times, as well as another publication, has released articles talking about Charles's first year. Unfortunately, I cannot read them because they require you to have a subscription in order to view the article, and I refuse to pay money to British media for anything. Therefore, what I plan to do is just give my opinion on Charles's first year and have a conversation with you all in the comments. Upon the death of his mother, Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, which was September 8th, 2022, this guy became king. He became King Charles III. Therefore, we are going to look at this first year as of September 8th of 2022 to present. However, there is a bit of a problem in talking about or discussing Charles's first year. Let's just be honest. The first, 6 months were catered to the mourning of Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. That's via the world. Even then, the media, instead of focusing on the new monarch, were focusing on the tensions between the Waleses and the Sussexes. What is Meghan wearing? Where is her placement going to be? Then Charles had 2 meltdowns regarding pins, so that was thrown way out of proportion. Then we had the release of Harry and Meghan's documentary, in which people blew completely out of proportion. People meaning the British media. It had nothing to do really with the members of the royal family. It was just clearing the air of what has been told about them and lied about them for years. Obviously, the British media needed something to talk about, so they picked this apart till there was nothing left to pick apart because there was nothing to pick apart, but they still picked it apart. We then have the release of Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, and of course, that was talked about for months. And in conjunction, we have the whole Frogmore Cottage situation, which, oh my goodness. Prince Andrew was being snuck in here or there. He started attending small royal events and some backlash, but not enough backlash. And even with the excitement of the coronation, and when I say excitement, for me at least, it's the matter of royalty. It's the pomp and circumstance is what I was excited about. I mean, the last one was 70 years ago, and this was kind of almost a once in a lifetime thing, maybe. However, the focus was on whether or not Harry and Meghan were going to go. And it wasn't until almost the 9th hour that we were advised Meghan would not be attending, but Harry would. And if you all follow me or follow the media through that time, you know and understand that they were still pulling in more headlines, them meaning Harry and Meghan, than that focusing on Charles and his coronation. Bit of a spectacle with Catherine and Rose Hanbury and Prince William all at the coronation. Catherine's headpiece, no tiaras, but it acted almost like a tiara. Then to backtrack a little bit, there were a lot of protests prior to the coronation. I mean a lot. If you have been following me right before the coronation and through the coronation, then you know I have a video up. I was there in the United Kingdom and you can hear the protesting behind me. It got so bad that people even threw eggs at Charles, not once, but twice, as far as I know, maybe even a third time, but I know for certain twice. People were screaming at Andrew during the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. We get through the coronation, we have a crowned king, a crowned queen, and they both hold I won't say the lowest, but they both hold a very low popularity rating in the United Kingdom. Obviously, we know why. Also, again, I have video footage of Charles and Camilla's crowning. There is a stark difference in public reaction. To date, Prince Andrew still refuses to vacate Royal Lodge. Then in between all of this, we have the court case or ongoing court case of the Duke of Sussex. In my opinion, Charles has not had the time to actually be a king. More so, the media has not allowed him to be a king. Instead of focusing on him as monarch, as this new monarch, they are focusing on other members of the royal family that shouldn't and don't necessarily matter. He isn't really receiving or hasn't received the same deference that his late mother, received during her first year as queen. There was a lot of transition within this first year, and I really think we'll have to take a look starting September 8th, 2023, and go into September 2024 to see what his year is going to look like then. For me, I will count this next year as his first year. All in all, it's the British media that's doing him a disservice as monarch. I can only imagine the things that he has attempted to try and do as king, but obviously a lot of it's not being covered. I don't want you to take this video as sympathy, but he is still human. And as a person that is intrigued with the idea of royalty, I honestly would like to see what he would do as king. I think he will serve more so in transition than actually in kingship, meaning he's here for now and effectively people are waiting on William. So these are my thoughts. Comment your thoughts below, like, and repost. And don't forget to follow. Bye.